Also known as autism spectrum disorder, is a serious developmental disorder that impairs the ability to communicate and interact. A diagnosis, it is said, is the beginning of a very long road, one that involves significant time, effort, and money. They say plenty of it. Indeed, only a parent of a child with special needs can ever understand the struggles and the financial commitment of raising and recovering an autistic child. And here's something that I read. It's a recent study. It's pegged the total lifetime cost of supporting an individual with an autism spectrum disorder at an astonishing $1.4 million US. And if there is intellectual disability, they say the total cost of raising somebody like that is $2.4 million US. That's why when we heard that there's actually a school that if you're really poor and you have an autistic child or a child living with autism and you can't take care of the child, you can actually take that child to that institution. We thought, okay, why don't we have a more detailed conversation? Let's find out what's the motivation, because we all know the work and the money that's involved. So joining me right here on the show is Cornelia Boateng. She's with Woodfield Manor Autism School, and she's our guest this morning. Good morning to you. It's incredible what you're doing.
Thank God.
Yeah. I guess the first question will be, what's your motivation, really? Because we know the cost involved in running a school like that.
Yes. I think it really is because I have two sons with autism. So it's not been an easy road, but because we've lived in the UK most of our lives, it's been easier because there are interventions there for them. Whereas here in Ghana, there is nothing. I mean, there are schools all over the place setting up now, which is fantastic because the awareness is necessary. But we came in particularly for the underprivileged in society. So we look at the groundnut seller because autism is not just for the prerogative of middle class or working class people. It affects all spectrums of life. So if you look at the peanut seller and the ginger seller, or the very underprivileged in society, they also have children with autistic disorders, and the question then is, how do they cater for them? We know about the things going on about the people thinking it's a taboo, the witchcraft, spiritual, and we do know that up till today, there are still killings of children with autism in some areas. They call them insioba and all things and get rid of them in the rivers. And so you realize that it's really prevalent in the underprivileged because, of course, they've got nowhere to turn to. Yeah. So our school really targets the underprivileged in society. It's a free school for any underprivileged child in society. We've got 30 children, and we're doing fantastic.
So this is a school that's from like what, KG?
It's from 5 to 16.
Okay.
We offer 5 to 16. We've got a curriculum going. We've got specialists from the UK who come and train the teachers, and we get the teachers to go to the UK thanks to British Council. They pay for our teachers to go to the UK and learn about how to work with children with autism.
Okay. So we're rolling some of your teachers and some of the people that visit the institution as we speak. So it's also on the screen.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we do a lot of work, exchange programs, getting people to work, and then get our curriculum to be effective for the children, for them to be assessed, to find out what levels they are at. And then we work with the parents a lot. Okay. Because there is no point if the child started with us at the age of 9 and has is non-verbal, has no toilet skills. We're going to do all that. And so if we do it at school, we've got to get mothers and fathers to help us continue at home. Okay. So it's a joint work in partnership with parents.
So this is like an 8 to 2 or 3:30 school, like regular kind of time?
We start school at 7:30, we finish at 3.
Oh, okay. Wow, amazing. What are some of the challenges? Because you're talking about it nicely, but I'm not sure is that
no,
easy?
It's not. It's not, because it's hard work. beginning to get parents to even bring their children to school is a big thing. So we do the awareness creating. I sort of visit churches in the morning, early morning in the rural areas to speak to them because there's where the children are heading. The children are not brought out. There's so much stigma.
So you're practically begging people to bring
I actually beg people to
children
bring their
the
children,
school.
and every morning after we do the roll call, children who are not at school, I'm sort of chasing them to come to school. They have to come to school. And then after about a year, a parent comes and says, oh, I don't know what I would have done without you. People just come and visit our school, our house, to see the transformation in my son. And that alone does it for me. I mean, when a child is able to then go to toilet without not going onto themselves, that's amazing. When a child starts to write, a child who had no hope. I mean, they go swimming every Monday, thanks to a Rata Hotel. They go swimming in a Rata Hotel. And
all the children?
We take all our children swimming.
Okay.
Because it's very soothing. It's called for us, it's hydrotherapy. It calms them down. And, you know, when we bring them back, they're loving it. But the amazing thing is when they get to the swimming pool, getting them into the swimming pool was a huge feat because they'd not seen water standing like that before. So we couldn't get them into the water. But as soon as they got into the water, it's amazing to know how many children innately swim like fishes.
Wow.
You know, and that is something Ghana is losing out on. We could get them onto the world stage. I mean, they are non-verbal, but you don't need to talk to swim.
Yeah.
So it's for us, what we are doing is we are nurturing potential. So once we nurture and see what the child's potential, whether it's artistic or whatever, drawing, singing, and you know, the amazing thing about my children is the fact that they are non-verbal, but they sing.
Oh.
So in the morning when we are at assembly, you get the guttural singing of every song that we're doing at assembly. Sometimes assembly goes on for an hour because they are loving it so much and singing and trying to dance, and it's just amazing. We just let it flow, you know. So, I mean, God is amazing.
Yeah.
They can't speak, but they can sing.
Yeah. So you say you have 30 children now? 30,
We have 30 children in the school.
30 children.
Yes.
How many more can you accommodate?
We have recently put up a building that's going to accommodate another 100.
Oh, wow.
And we've just completed the building with the help of sponsorships here in Ghana. We had Gasem Tigo, a few companies come and support the work we were doing. And the building is now completed. Needs some finishing touches, but it's amazing. Amazing, and hopefully we can reach out to more children.
Okay, so that's also at Profaha?
That's all at the same place.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So who can come to the school? Because we're not saying that it's only people who cannot afford, but
Yes.
you also take care of people who can.
We have 4 paying students.
Okay.
We have 4 paying students. So really and truly, they subsidize for the 26.
You have 4.
Yeah, 4.
Wow.
4 paying. They pay, and they pay 700 CDs for the 3 months.
Okay.
So really, it's like a dip in the ocean, really. But we need help.
Yeah.
We need sponsors to help us continue this job because we're not going to stop doing it. We want to do it and we want to do our best for these children. We don't know what is going to come out of here.
Yeah.
And they have huge potential that needs to be nurtured.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here and we'll continue doing it.
Tell me about your 2 sons. How
My
they doing?
My 2 sons are doing beautifully. My first son with autism is 23.
Okay.
And he's fine. He's in the UK. He's fine.
Okay.
My second son is 19. He's fine. He's with me at the minute. He's an actor.
Okay.
A promising actor. And because he's got, again, through interventions, they realize that he's got sort of a photographic memory.
Oh.
So he's got, when he gets the transcript for a play or something, it just goes in there and he comes to act.
That's a superhuman ability right there.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Please don't say that. Don't let him hear you say that. Otherwise, we are all in trouble. But then he's got all the other, he can't travel to school on his own. He can't do lots of things. But then he can do lots of amazing things that puts me thinking I'm the regular normal person in the shade. So sometimes it makes you wonder who is normal. Is it them or is it us? You know, so That's the question. But and because of all this, we are holding the event on Friday at Kempinski.
Okay.
Again, that's a sponsorship by Kempinski, which we are very honored that they're doing this for us.
But it's good to see that there's a lot of corporate institutions that come to help.
Yes.
But of course, we need a lot more help.
We need a lot more help. And Friday is going to be a fantastic evening. We're going to raise awareness on autism. We're going to show things that will make you realize that that person next to you or that mother next to you with that child, that struggling mother, has. And then you can just sort of advise her to go to the nearest school. There are so many schools around now, whether it's paying or non-paying. So we just want to create the awareness, show things that we've done. There'll be parents there who want to give their testimonies, which I think is great.
Okay.
So that will be part of the night. And then it's a fundraising night. So we'll be raising funds on the night. We've got some delicious menu lined up for the night. We've got the Irene Logan artist in performing that night.
She's a beautiful songstress.
She's a beautiful songstress. And then we've got the Law School Fellowship Choir leading us in the evening. So it's going to be a fantastic night.
What time does it start?
It starts from 6 p.m. to 11. I mean, yeah, there'll be dancing. So 10 to 11 is dancing, but it's 6 p.m. to 11. We invite, the tickets are 250 per head.
Okay.
So we invite people to get the tickets. I mean, I think we are almost full.
Okay.
And might not be able to sell in more tickets. But we welcome sponsorships, any form of sponsorships, to enable us continue this worthy work we're doing.
Yeah.
Because it's fantastic. We had a swimming pool put in recently for the children.
Oh, with the new facility that
with
you
a
have.
new facility. Someone from Silicon Valley came to get us the swimming pool. So we yet to get it running when we come in next term. Everything is just looking up for these children. And this is our country and our children. And, you know, America uses these children so very well in coding, in doing computers and things in Silicon Valley. Israel is using them for their Israeli intelligence, for coding and things like that. So it's time Ghana started tapping into these children who have some super amazing abilities.
Just use my superhuman.
I know. Superhuman abilities.
How can people get in touch with you? Is there a telephone number that you want to give out?
0508 740 965. 0508
0508
740 965.
965.
Yes.
Okay. They can call after the program.
They can call after the program.
That's to you direct.
That will come to me direct. And the school's number is 0303 930 832 for any admissions. Anyone wanting to bring their children is 0303 930 832.
All right. We wish you the very best with Friday's events at Kempinski. And it's our prayer that you raise enough money.
Thank you.
You know,
we pray so too.
Well. But thank you. Thank you for what you do, because it's not easy.
We thank God.
More grace.
Thank you, Mama V. Thank you for having me on.
Sure. My guest, Cornelia Boateng, she's founder of Woodfield Manor Autism and Special Needs School at Fafaha. Make sure you're part of the Friday's events and certainly contribute. Let's give. Let's give. There's a lot of blessing that come out of that.